Hi everyone. Good evening. We will start exactly in 6 minutes. Okay. So I'll be there in 6 minutes and then we start. Give me 6 minutes. Okay. I'm going to keep my cam on. Thank you, Hardik. I'm going to keep my cam off till then. Give me 6 minutes. I'll be back. Okay. I'm going to share the link to the MCQs on chat. So if one of y'all can, whoever joins new, y'all can keep sharing the link. Give me like 5, 6 minutes. I'll be back. Good evening, Aryan. Okay. So here's the link to the MCQ. Can one of y'all volunteer to keep sharing it with whoever joins in new every like 3, 4 minutes? Maybe 5, 6 minutes. I'm going to be back. Y'all can start attempting the MCQs. Cool, Hardik. Keep the link with you, and then whoever joins in after 3, 4 minutes, keep sharing. I'm just going to come back. Hi all. Thank you for joining in before time. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be with you. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to be with you. Till then, Artik has just shared a link to the MCQs. So try that out. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be with you. Okay. Aryan, Chetna, Piyush, I've seen your calls. We'll discuss the answers. First attempt them. Everybody, we are 20, 30 people in class. All 30, please attempt. And then give me 2 minutes. Good evening, Yuzan. What's up, everyone? Thank you for being patient. Hope all of you all have attempted the MCQs. Your scores, please. I'm going to see the chat, whoever has responded on chat. Hardly anyone has responded on chat. Your scores quickly. Give me your scores. The link to the MCQs is on chat. Quickly tell me your scores.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Kiran. Yashkiti, Suzanne, Yugang, Anu, Prakash, Aryan, Chetna, Piyush, Aryan. These guys have responded with their scores. Where are the rest? Quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay, lots of 4 on 5s. Is there any 5 on 5 yet? Anu has said 5. Okay. Piyush has said 5. 1 on 5, Artik. Okay, no problem. We'll discuss the answer. Link is here. Link is on your chat. We are 60 people strong. Aditi, fine, fine. Diksha, fine, fine. Yay. Well done. Sure. Take one more minute, quickly complete whoever is completing, and then we start. It's 3 on 5, okay. Nilesh, what are you sharing? 4 on 5, okay. Kiran says 3 on 5, okay. Chalo. I'm going to share my screen and start telling you the answers. We are 60 people strong. Not a very good number. I would have expected more, closer to 80, 90. But take it, chalo, whatever. Let's start. Let's begin. The first question was the eye movement begins from the top left, and hence the most important visual textual element should be close to the left corner. It's not saying it should be in the left corner, it's saying it's close to the left corner, which makes sense. If the eye starts from the left, the logo can be on the left, or the important element, say the text, the slogan of the ad can be on the left, because you want the eye to read it. Right in the top left, it'll look clumsy, it'll look cluttered. But towards the top left, sure, works. The top left corner should be kept less busy so that the eye comfortably moves towards the right, which is also true. So both options are true. How would you describe the use of yellow font on green background? Now, yellow and green are very similar colors, right? So the contrast is very low. So the contrast is low. If the contrast is low, automatically the visibility also becomes low. So low contrast, low visibility. In a pull-based awareness campaign, so push is sponsored, pull is people are automatically consuming the content on their own. Which of these is not an ideal CTA? So now, if people are proactively coming and it's an awareness campaign, then you ideally want them to have fun, enjoy, because normally proactive awareness campaigns are fun, emotional content, right? There, if you put buy now, it feels a little odd. So the answer is buy now. No more is good. Share with friends is good. Buy now is a little too harsh. Yeah? Unless it was a push marketing campaign where it was an ad, then you might be greedy and say buy. Otherwise, buy now doesn't make sense. Which of these statements is true? You should have the same text on the image as you have on your status update. No. You should have completely unrelated text on the image in comparison to status update. Yes, but unrelated meaning what? One cannot talk about an offer and the other talk about a review. They have to come. They have to be related in some way. So even though they are different, they are related, and hence they should complement each other. The text and the image and the text in the status update should it should be different but complementing. It should be about the same theme. Which of these traits is associated with red? Love, yes. Excitement, yes. Warning, yes. So all of the above. So these are your 5 answers for today. Uh, Quickly coming to see you all. Share link again. Thank you, Hardik, for sharing. Okay. If you guys have understood where you all went wrong, you all have understood what the answers are. The link to the MCQs is on chat. If everyone is with me, quickly give me a yes on chat. If you understood where you went wrong, please give me a yes on chat. Okay. Now today's session is going to be a little unplanned. Okay. So I'm going to. There's no PPT or anything. We are just going to talk. We are going to discuss. We are going to try, and we are going to try designing. Okay, we'll get our hands dirty with design. There are two tools that I will show you. One is an online version of Photoshop, and the other is Canva. Right? Between these two tools, we should be able to design all possible static content. Now, what is the difference between static and video content? Static doesn't move, video moves. So between Photoshop and Canva, all your static content requirement is taken care of. And then Canva is good enough for all your video making, etc. So we'll come to Canva later. Let's start with Photoshop. How many of you all here already know some form of Photoshop? Yeah, little bit basic Photoshop. How many of you all know basic Photoshop? Say me on chat. If you know some basic Photoshop, respond with a me on chat. Okay, so out of the 78 people, I have had a canvas. Okay, me idea. Okay, you have a rough idea, Kiran. Okay, me with Canva, me. Okay, cool. Okay. So let's meet a version of Photoshop. It's called Photopea. Okay, it's called Photopea. Topea. I'm going to share this link on chat. I want all of you all to land up on Photopea. I'll share the link on chat if you can all show up on Photopea. Okay. Now, if you have Photoshop only, it's the best. There's nothing like Photoshop. But Photoshop is a software, so you need a license for it. Now, a lot of us will go use pirated version, which I don't recommend. A lot of students use it, but as an institute, as a teacher, we should never recommend. So, piracy is wrong. And hence, there is an online version of Photoshop, which gives you the same features, but through a browser. And that is Photopea. Okay? So, Photopea is on my screen. I go to file, I say new, right? And it by default gives me some dimensions. What are you making the creative for? Social media, print, photo, screen, mobile, ads, whatever, right? So some default sizes are given to me. So I don't need to memorize. So one benefit is when I start creating, there are some default sizes already. So say I want to create an Instagram post. I simply click on Instagram 1080 by 1080 or story 1080 by 1920 and I proceed. Okay. So that is one thing that you need to make a note of, that there are a lot of pre-built templates which you can use, which Canva also has, but Photopea also has. Second thing that you need to remember is that there's a concept called DPI, dot per inch. Okay. Now, what exactly is this? It is saying that uh, if it's a square box of 1 inch by 1 inch, there are 72 dots within it. Okay. Now, where did the 72 number came from? On your screen, right? When your laptop screen or whichever screen, there are lights which are happening. That's why your screen is visible. When all the lights are off, your screen is black. Correct? So DPI is nothing but how many dots will be there in a 1 inch by 1 inch area. Please write down. If you're making a digital creative, 72 is awesome. 72 is perfect. Leave it at 72. But if you're making a print creative, if you're going to print it, then you would ideally want some number above 150, 150, 200, 300 dpi. Right? Then it will be much more because you want the clarity, right? When you print, you want the clarity of the dots being close together. But on digital, 72 is fine. So please remember, all digital work can happen with 72. All print work will happen 150 and above. Right? So then that's it. Then I say background, what color do you want? White, black, transparent, custom. I say white and I say create. If you guys are with me, give me a thumbs up quickly. So far, so good. You are on Photopea. You created a square of 1080. Just quickly give me a thumbs up. I am unable to use this because of a problem in my laptop. No problem, Aryan. Then you pay attention. If you guys are with me, practicing with me, quickly give me a thumbs up. Okay. Only 5 people, only 6 people. Why? Out of 80, only 6 people are with me. Quickly give me a thumbs up if you guys are with me, you all are trying. Okay. Chalo. Now, if I were to open, if I were to say file new, you will notice that there are some templates also given. Right now, these templates are very basic. There's an image, there's some text. But if you have to make a very basic picture, then you don't need a fancy template. This is also good enough. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these templates. I select a template, and that opens up. Okay. Now, Photoshop works on the concept of layers. If you notice, there is a menu called layers here, and there are some layers out here. If this menu is not visible, layers will be sitting under window and layers. So this menu, you can one by one see what are the parts of this template. There is a text, Okay, there's some more text. There's a black wash on top of the entire picture, and there's a background. Okay, one by one you can hide, unhide, and see what all is there. Right? Now, why is this important? Because we are not designers. Sometimes we feel that we should choose font, or we don't know what font to choose. So then, using a template allows you to. Somebody else in the world has done all the hard work. You just have to change the text. Okay? You just change the text. You just change the picture. Put another picture in the background, and you are sorted. So now the next question in your head is, how do I put a picture in the background? So first, let's go to the internet and find a picture of, uh, say, whatever you want to find a picture of. I'm going to say tiger, right? And if you notice, my text is in the left center. So I don't want a picture where the left center is too busy. I want a picture where the left center is free. So here, the face of the tiger is on the right. So good picture. Here, the face of the tiger is in the center. So my text will come on top of it. Maybe it will look nice. But here the face of the tiger is on the left. So my text and the face of the tiger will overlap. So when you're choosing pictures, keep your layout in mind. Yeah, you don't want to choose a picture where the text and the main part of the picture is going to overlap. So I think I will use this picture. So I right click on it. Yeah, you can either say right click and download, or you can simply say copy image. So I say copy image. I come here and I say paste. How do I say paste? Uh, Control V, Command V or Control V. So now I have a new layer. One is the background, and on top of that, I've added a new layer with the picture I just got. This black box is still there. It's just washing out the creative. Now, to move the first tool, and keep this auto select off. Keep auto select off. Then you select the tiger layer and simply move it. You move it in a way that the text is also visible, the tiger is also visible, and your job is done. Right? Now this is how you will create very simple layouts. If you're not a designer, then this is how you will think. I will choose a template from Canva or Photoshop, and I will simply replace the image in the template, so that I don't have to choose font, I don't have to design, and automatically it will look good. Okay. Now there are some rules of placing the picture. You don't want the picture to look abruptly cut. So for example, I don't want the picture to, uh, if someone sees this picture, I don't want the ears to look abruptly cut. So here, if I see it, the ear looks abruptly cut. This ear also doesn't look very pretty. But if I put it up, if I put it up like this, then both ears are visible also and doesn't look abruptly cut also. It looks nice. Yeah. So the next rule is that the way you place your picture should be such that nothing should look abruptly cut. Say there's a human being. The human being's forehead should not look abruptly cut. The hand should not look abruptly cut. Right? Everything should look nice. That is one thing. Second, if you remember, I told you about the rule of thirds. The eyes should. So this area is very important. So the eyes are approximately in this area. So it works from a rule of thirds perspective also. So I'm happy with my placement. If you guys are with me and I'm talking sense, but sir think the second text is less visible according to me. Agree, Aryan? So then the second text and it open, you select that and you increase the font size. You probably make it 32. Now it's gone too close to the top one. So you just go back to your select tool and you shift it a little down. But moral of the story is that this font has been selected, the font size has been selected. You have to just place. if you guys are with me, you'll have understood that how you place a picture and nothing should be abruptly cut. Everything should be visible. And if you understood how to use rule of thirds, the box will be somewhere here, right? This will be the center. So my eyes will be on these 2 points. So that way also it looks nice. If you understood this much, give me a yes. Give me some time. So if you understood this much, I want you to take any template from either Photopea. Okay, you take any picture, any template from Photoshop, or you take any picture from Canva. Sorry, template from Canva, and you can work with me. Some people are saying Canva is more interesting. I agree with you. But now, why am I showing you Photoshop? Because tomorrow, if you want to make edits, okay, you want to change, say, the color of this picture, you want to change the color of this eye. In Canva, that is not possible. Canva will only allow you to edit the full picture. But if you had to make a change an element of the picture, then Photoshop allows you to do that. So let's see an example. Supposing I want to select the eyes. So here there's a square selection tool. Now, obviously, I can't select the eyes in a square. I need a circle. So I make a circle around the eyes. Suppose I wanted to do that. And now, because I don't want to disturb this paint picture, I want to make a copy. I say Control C and Control V. So I will get another layer with only the eye. So you select layer 1, you copy whatever you want and you paste it. Now I can do whatever I want to this eye. I can go to image, adjust, brightness, contrast. I can make the eyes brighter. I can make them less. So I can make them pop out a little more. I can add contrast. So that way I have more flexibility of changing parts of a picture using Photoshop. In Canva, I am editing the full picture together. In Photoshop, I can select an area and edit it part by part. So again, I'm going to show you what I did. I made a selection. Okay. I went to layer 1. I said copy. I said paste. So I got another eye. And then I go to image adjust, and there are lots of options here. It's like your mobile phone editing software, photo editing software, color balance, hue saturation, all these things are standard. So you can choose whatever you want from here. And so say I go to hue saturation and I increase the saturation. So it looks interesting, looks different. And I'm not disturbing the rest of the picture also. So all these stunts, if you want to do, then Photoshop is a good idea. Otherwise, you don't need Photoshop. You can straight go to Canva. If you guys have understood this much, quickly give me a thumbs up. How you can select a part of a picture, either through a rectangle or through a circle. And then you can change the brightness contrast of it. Write down image, adjust, and all of these filters are very useful. Sure. Now another thing, Vijay, if you raised your hand, if you have a question, please ask. Another thing, after you are done with whatever you want to create in Photoshop, say I wanted to create this. Okay, I'm done with it. Yeah. Now, how do I save this? Very important. Go to File, Export, and then export as PNG, JPG, PDF, GIF, and so on and so forth. So if I want to export it as a JPEG, I can do that. If I want to export it as a PNG, I can do that. Can someone quickly tell me the difference between a PNG and a JPEG? Which one should I prefer? For internet usage, which one should I prefer? PNG or JPEG? And why? Can someone quickly tell me? Kiran says JPEG. Vijay says I have network issues. Okay. JPEG, JPEG. Most of you are saying JPEGs. Anyone else? Oh, so I'll give you the answer. PNG is a lossless format. What is the meaning of lossless? there is no loss in quality when you save. Obviously, if there's no loss in quality, it becomes heavier also. While JPEG, there's a loss in quality. So remember, if you do not want loss in quality, you will choose PNG. And if you're okay with a loss in quality, you will go with JPEG. Okay. So I go to JPEG. And here, there's a scale. What kind of quality do you want? So the closer you go to 100, the heavier the picture. So see, I went to 100%, my picture has become 1 MB. If I go to 90%, my picture is 296 KB. And if I go to 50%, my picture is 123 KB. But the lower you go, the more pixelation starts coming into the picture. So look at the eye. Okay, when it is at 100%, the eye looks much better. And when it is at 0%, it's horrible. 25 horrible. 50 better. And then 100 is the best. Okay? So keep this in mind that when you're saving JPEGs, you don't want to compress it too much. Maybe take it till 90. 90 is good enough. Don't go lower than 90. Yeah. So if you're taking notes, please write down. When you're compressing JPEGs, don't compress them so much. 90 is good enough. So 100 was 1 MB, but 90 is magically it is only 200 KB or 300 KB. See the difference? Yes, Hardik. When you're thinking websites, you should think JPEG. But when you're thinking social media, you should think PNG. Because on social media, you don't want to put a pixelated picture. Okay? So on websites, when you're doing website designing, yes, you are right. You want a lighter picture. So how do you get the best of both worlds is what I'm showing you. You can choose 95, 90, which is very good. And the weight is also sensible. But if you choose, say, 60, 70, then the weight comes down, but the quality also suffers. Okay, so you don't want to compress it too much. So once you're done with this, you simply say save and you're done. Similarly, if I were to save it as PNG, export it as PNG, now here the quality will always be awesome. You simply save and you are sorted. So it will save as PNG. You don't want to compress the quality. Now the next point that you should remember is if you ever have a PNG picture which is very heavy, there's a site called Tiny PNG. Tiny PNG. I'm going to paste the link on chat. Tiny PNG. If your PNG is ever very heavy and you want to make it lighter, Tiny PNG is a good site. It gives you best of both worlds. It maintains PNG also and it reduces the weight also. So tinypng.com is a good site to reduce weights of PNG. Coming back. Now, once this layer is selected, there are lots of options I have on the menu. I can blur it, I can sharpen it, I can brighten it, I can darken it. So lots and lots of options are there. So if you're interested in Photoshop, dabble around. Otherwise, if you're not comfortable, you can ignore. So say I want to blur it. Okay, I want to blur the ears. The ears as area I want to blur. So I increase the strength. I go to blur, and I simply rub my brush on top of it. So this part gets blurred. I don't know if it's obviously on your screen. So now, because I'm doing this, the illusion is that this picture is in a distance. The face is very close to the camera, and the skin here and the ears are blurred. So it looks as if it's a 3D face, right? It looks as if the face is popping out because I've simply blurred this area. So make a note of this hack. If you ever want to give an effect as if the picture is closer to you than reality, you can blur off the edges. Yeah? And automatically it will look as if the picture is popping out. So if I were to undo what I had done, this is how we started. and this is how it became. Sorry, this is how we started, and this is how it became. Right? So the blur makes the eyes and the face more prominent, and that's why it looks as if it's 3D and popping up. So this is another interesting part of Photoshop. You can explore on your own. The last thing that you should know about Photoshop is the lasso tool. So there was a selection tool here. There's a lasso tool here. And if you keep it pressed, there is something called magnetic lasso. Okay. What does magnetic lasso do? If I click and just move my mouse, it automatically gets attracted to the outline of the picture. It's automatically getting attracted to the outline of the picture without me doing too much. There are more sophisticated ways of cleaning up a picture, but this is like a hack. If you want to ever clean up a picture, remove the background, then you can use magnetic lasso and get rid of the background. So supposing I want to get rid of this background, I simply select it, I say delete. It's still loading. I select it, I say delete. Not the cleanest, but at least it's doing the job. It's knocking off the background. Now this looks quite shabby, honestly. But supposing you want to use Photoshop and you don't know too much of it, this is one option. The other option is you go to a site called remove.bg. You can also do this in Canva. Remove.bg. I'm going to share the link on chat. Remove.bg kind of removes the background of a picture. So in this example, you see the background of the picture has been removed easily and you can then add whatever you want. So Photoshop, you can do that. But if you're very new to Photoshop, maybe you can't, but otherwise it's okay. So make a note of remove.bg. Removing BG is also featured in Canva. You can knock off the BG on your own. Okay. With that, I'm going to stop on Photoshop and move to Canva. If you think Photopia is interesting, there's something new to learn for you, you want to try it, give me a thumbs up or yes on chat. If you think these three tools that I told you, Photopia, Tiny PNG, Remove.bg are useful, you can try it on your own. You will get smarter. Uh, I'm not saying you will become an expert, but at least you can play around with it. Okay. Now we come to Canva. How many of you all here on this call are not comfortable with Canva? Have you never tried Canva or never do not know how to use Canva? Say me on chat. If you never use Canva or you're scared of Canva or you don't know what Canva does, say me on chat. And there's nothing to feel shy of. Okay. Chalo. So now let's see how Canva works. I'm going to shut the other files so that my laptop doesn't slow down. Okay. In Canva, okay, when you come to canva.com, the first thing you will do is create a design. Click on create a design. And it's asking you what kind of a design you want to create, an Instagram post, an Instagram story, presentation, logo, whatever. You can even search. So you can say pamphlet, uh, paper bag, whatever. You put in whatever you want to design. And if Canva has a template, it will give you an option. Right? So first thing you need to write down is whatever you want to design, you need to type in here and you will get an option. Or you can simply choose from here. So I choose Instagram post 1080 by 1080. Okay. So first thing is you choose what dimensions you want, right? Like in Photoshop, we created a file and we opened a new file. Similarly, here you will choose what dimension you want. Second thing, it's asking you, do you want to use a template? Okay, so supposing it's Christmas, you want to use a Christmas theme. Uh, so I simply type in Christmas and all Christmas templates come up. Now, if one of these templates is useful and if my work is happening because of that, then I rather use it and move on. Correct? So if any of these templates look good, you just use it. Or say you have Diwali coming up, right? So you simply search for whatever you want. If these templates are good enough, you just go with that. Otherwise, you can custom create something also. So say you want to create a post for a sports brand. So you simply say sports. And here there are some spotty templates. If any of these look good, you can as it is use them and customize them. Okay? So that is one. The first tab here, design, is for templates. The second tab, elements, is for the various elements inside the template. Okay. So for example, in a template, you can have images, you can have graphics. What are graphics? Basically, these kind of sharp look and feel objects, yeah, that don't pixelate. Images are pictures which pixelate. These shapes and graphics don't pixelate. So even if I stretch this sparkle, it is not going to pixelate. It will look sharp only. There are images, there are stickers, there are photos, videos, audio. So lots of stuff to choose from. Again, I can search here. I can say Christmas. Now, these are all the graphics related to Christmas, all the photographs related to Christmas, all the audios related to Christmas, all the videos related to Christmas. If I like any of them, I simply select and drag. Now observe what is happening. When I drag, it can it can take over the full screen, or I can simply place it here. Okay? I wanted to take over the full screen, so I leave it when it takes over the full screen. So now this video has become a background for me. It's taken over the full screen. I'll just repeat what I just said. When you drag a photo or a video, if you drag any photo or video, and if you just place it here, it will come in the center. But if you place it logically, this is not a good example. Something that covers the full screen. Give me a second. Huh? Sorry. Yeah. Something that covers the full screen. Yeah. If I just place it on the border, it will automatically occupy the full screen. Okay, so Canva is helping you crop the picture and place it. So I would always recommend use a picture full screen. If you're taking notes, please right now. Whenever you choose a photo, choose something that goes full screen. Automatically, your creator will start looking nice. If you choose something which is, say, you choose something which looks like this, right? Now you have to worry about what to do with the top, what to do with the bottom, what to do with the sides. Better than that, you simply drop it on the border and let it go full screen. Okay. And then you have audio, video, mockups, and so on. Photos, graphics, and videos are very useful. Rest are okay. So you simply search for what you want, and accordingly, you will get graphics, photos, audio, videos, and whatnot. Okay, so that is your second tab, elements. Third tab is text. Now, text means the font, the combinations, how the typography that you're going to use. Now, supposing you are not very good with art, you don't know what fonts to choose. Then you simply scroll down and there are some templates. So supposing I like this template, I just take this. Now I can change new. I can change the, you can just double tap. 1 second, it's loading. I can just double tap and change the text for new. Uh, So now I have the choice of writing whatever I want with this typography already set. Okay? So you don't have to reinvent everything. You don't have to go about thinking what font to use, what spacing to use. All of this is so I would recommend go through these templates. Whenever you're designing, go through these templates. Yeah. So then designing becomes very simple. What you have to do is go to elements, choose a picture or a video. So say I like this photo, I choose that, and then go to text and choose something that goes with your picture, some style that goes with your picture. Say this style goes with my picture, and just place it here. You can always change the color. So now I have a font which looks good. I have a background that looks good. I have typography that looks good. The spacing that looks good. Right? If you understood this much, how you can go to elements, choose a picture, put it here. How you can go to text, choose a style, put it here. Most of your work gets done here only. You don't need to do too much. If you understood this much, give me a yes on chat. So with this information, I go back to elements. And under elements, there is something called image generator. Okay. Create your own. So I click on create your own. Now this is an AI based feature. So I say I don't know, Santa flying on sleigh on top of desert, on top of Iceland, whatever. Okay. And then there's a button at the bottom which says generate image. So you say generate image. So through AI, a new picture will be created for you. Yes, Aryan, you can also put logo. For logo, you have to go to upload and upload your logo. Right. So now Santa flying through Iceland. So now if I like this picture, I simply get it here. Right. Now this picture has been generated by AI. Now Aryan has asked me a very important question. What do we do with logos? Logos, you go to uploads. And in uploads, you can upload your own audio, you can upload your own graphic, you can upload your own picture. Correct? So please write down under uploads, you can upload images, video, audio. You can simply upload from your desktop. You can upload it to Canva. So all logos can come this way. You can also upload something from Google Drive. Yeah, so all logos need to be uploaded and then you can simply place it here. Now what I want you to do is, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Nike has this campaign called, one second, never stop playing. Okay, I'm going to put it on chat. Never stop playing. Okay, this is a Nike campaign called Never Stop Playing. What I want you to do is think of a visual. What does never stop playing mean? You will, it whatever brain. If I give you, then you will get stuck by that. Yeah? So anything that extreme sports, you want to use someone, you want to use a collage of multiple sports. You want to use a very old person playing sports. I don't know, whatever, however you think of it. I need you to find a picture for never stop playing. Okay, you can ask AI to create it for you, or you can use a picture from your imagination, whatever you want to do. And then through typography, I want you to place never stop playing written on the picture. And I want you to put a Nike swoosh, the tick mark. So you will have to upload the logo and put it. Yeah, I'm giving you 6 minutes. Quickly, find me a picture for never stop playing. This is a Nike shoe ad. So it has to be people and shoes. Uh, I need the text never stop playing written on the picture, and I need the logo. If you guys are with me and you're practicing, quickly give me a me on chat. If you're going to try this right now, give me a me on chat. Whoever is going to try this, please give me on chat. Okay, awesome. That's a lot of people. Well done. Uh, I have 78 people in class. I would encourage more people to try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10 people out of 78. Okay, okay. The others, I'll repeat once again. So you need to find me a picture for never stop playing. Either you find me a picture from internet or find me a picture from Canva or ask AI to create a new custom picture for you. Then you go to fonts and you choose a font layout, a typography layout. You choose a typography layout wherein you write never stop playing in an interesting manner. And you have to also put the Nike tick mark, the swoosh. Kaushik, clear? No, sorry. Arushi, sorry. Arushi, clear? You don't have to feel shy. Whatever your creativity, do it. Have fun. I will give you feedback on how to improve it. So have fun, make whatever you want. And because you're using AI, because you're using Canva, it can't look bad. It will look nice. So don't worry. Do whatever you want. Have fun. Whenever, whenever you are done, say done on chat. So Vijay, if you don't have a laptop right now, then you will have to try it later. No problem. But Canva can be used on phone also. There's a Canva app also that you can install on your phone and do it. So you can do that, or you can do it later on your laptop, whatever you're comfortable with. So whoever doesn't have a laptop, Canva has an app. Okay, you can go to the Play Store, download Canva app, and it's quite cool. For a phone, it's very good. So you can use it from there also. Yes, Aryan, it takes time, but it's better than nothing. So you can try it through the Canva app, or you can later do this. I have no problem. Whatever you want to do. If anybody is done, say done on chat. No problem. No problem, Hardik. The moment you feel you are done, say done on chat. Whenever you feel you are done, please tell me. If you're using AI, instead of saying never stop playing, try think of a visual. Say, for example, you want visuals of uh, lots of people playing different types of sports. So you want a visual of a close up of someone running, the shoes, or you want a visual of a very old person. Okay, the Naji has shared something. The IG has shared. Uh, I'm just going to share my screen. Give me a second. Yeah. So there's someone. Uh, there's one person who shared. I forget his name. Daiji has shared a creative. Now looks awesome. I like the fact that this girl is in perspective and she looks larger than life. I like all of that. But my two concerns: one is the perspective is what adds energy to this image. By putting the text on her knee and on her, you are killing that perspective. Yeah, this giant effect that is coming, the 3D effect, is, is looking cool. But by putting the text on it, you're killing that effect. That is one concern. Second is this text is abruptly cutting the nose of this man. So that also doesn't look nice. Otherwise, logo placement, all of that is fine. Choice, picture, image, font also is okay. There's no problem there. But where should you place this text? Should you place it here, left align it, place it here? Think about that. Otherwise, not bad. Okay, Aditi, you want to share your screen and show me what you've done? No problem, Hardik. Nobody knows what you've done. Yeah, share. Nilesh, Hardik, and Aditi, you all want to share screens quickly? Share screen, no? By the time I download, share my screen, it'll take longer. Okay, I'm going to look at now what Hardik has shared. Can you all see my screen? Never stop playing looks very cool. No one stop you from giving your best. Now, choice of picture cool, expression cool. Never stop playing also looks quite cool. My two concerns are Nike logo tick mark on the top left. I don't know if is looking nice. I would rather make it very small and either put it on top of never stop playing or under never stop playing. And snow won't stop you from giving your best. This should become your status update. It should come along with your wall copy. And the picture should stay clean. So keep your picture clean, let it breathe. Don't try to put too much text on it. This is the hero. Never stop playing. Bas utna hi. Don't try to put too much. Anybody else wants to share their screen? Or anyone else wants to share their creator? Yes, Kiran. Okay, so Nilesh has shared something. Nilesh, why is the size of the creator so small? 1 second. Then I want to share my screen again. Okay. So someone has shared this. Now, this and Nike's personality don't match. Nike's personality is real picture, dark, real picture, sweat, people putting in effort, people pushing their limits. That is Nike's personality. This is too cutesy. This is too cute for Nike's personality. Correct? So this and Nike's personality does not go well. If you're taking notes, please write down. The personality of your brand, whether it's real, whether it's cartoony, all of that is very important. So this doesn't make sense. Please rework. And this one is too small. I don't know why it's so small, but every damn day, the visual is nice, but a copy is not what I gave you. But a creative in this space would look nice. So it's a good reference, but I don't think you have made this. You must have found this somewhere. You found this somewhere, so that's cool. Okay, there's one more creative that's come. Nike never stop playing. Again, the background should always be uh, dark. Yellow as a background for Nike doesn't make sense. These pictures look nice, but maybe the color yellow is not marrying everything. It looks very childish. So either full white, full black, try that. But having this montage looks nice. Good effort. Uh, Never stop playing font is not nice. I rather put never stop playing nicely and only keep the swoosh. Why do I need to write Nike? Yeah, don't need to write Nike. Yes. Now I would request you all to share your screen. Don't share screenshots. It will be much easier. Ludresh, share your screen. Okay, Kiran is sharing. Arctic, perfect. I really like what you've done. Perfect. Never stop playing. Very interesting. Just that the tick mark is not the Nike logo. That is one problem. Second problem is the picture is bang in the center. If you have taken it a little off center, okay, little bit on the right, then you will get more space to put your text and stuff like that. Right now, this area looks very cramped, but overall looks nice. Good effort. The Nike swoosh should be the original one. I don't think you need this man, the silhouette on the right hand side. I don't think you need it. Keep it clean. Let it breathe. So keep the Nike swoosh, never stop playing, make it smaller, and leave the top left also free. Let it breathe. Take the picture towards the right. Automatically, there will be some breathing space. Okay. Hardik, well done. I really like what you've done. Uh, Hardik, good spot. But now, because we are working with soft photo, we can't help it. Yes, Rudresh, you can share your screen. Angel, after that, Rudresh, Angel, share your screen. Oh, very cool. I don't know if you need just do it. Only the swoosh is enough. But I like this whole look and feel. Very cool. Uh, so see what he's done. He's visualized a splurt of colors on a realistic city backdrop. This guy running. I think Never Stop Playing is not readable. On red, it's somewhere lost. And Just Do It is not needed because Never Stop Playing and Just Do It both are very cool lines. They You don't need two cool lines on the same creator. So stick is enough and Never Stop Playing font color needs to change. Otherwise, visually very nice. You can stop sharing. Uh, Angel, you want to share? Okay, conceptually very nice, but again, the execution looks very childish for Nike. Nike is real people, energy, sweat, effort, muscles, tension, all of that. This looks very childish that way. Also, Nike logo should be on a transparent background. Why use a black? Never Stop Playing font is very thanda. You can use a better font. So I would recommend you rework. Think more. Think more. Very cool, Ankit. Uh, everybody, everybody take a look at what Ankit has done. I'm going to share my screen. Yeah. So again, I would prefer a transparent logo, a PNG logo with only the tick and not a black box. I like this arrows going upwards. Never Stop Playing also looks nice. Maybe a more stylized font, but this also looks nice on me. It doesn't look bad. I like this whole perspective depth. Everything looks beautiful. Just keep the tick mark simple. Otherwise, very well done. Neatly done. Who else is sharing screen? Yes, Akshat, share your screen. Akshat, are you sharing your screen? For the rest, I have shared the link to feedback and the playlist recording on chat. Please leave your feedback and okay, what am I seeing? Eco pack, green packaging, greener tomorrow. This is not what we discussed, no, Akshat? Who is sharing? Okay. I have kept the feedback link on chat. Can you please leave your feedback today? Did you enjoy the session? Did you learn something new? Are you feeling slightly more confident? Uh, okay, no problem, Akshat. Then you send a screenshot. I will put it up. Quickly share feedback and say done on chat. Did you all find today useful? Good. I mean, it was not enough time to practice. Uh, yes, Susan, you can share your screen. Let's see one more design before we wrap, and then we go. Quickly share your screen. Good night, Amar. Thank you. Are you sharing your screen, Susan? Good night, Prakash. Very cool. Mansi, very neat. The concept is neat. Look and feel neat. Um, typography is also cool, but this is not very Nike personality, right? The way the old man looks. Nike's creatives are again more real, more energy, more serious. But look and feel wise, it looks very stunning, very nice. Aesthetics full marks, but it's not Nike. It's not Nike's personality. Okay, but very good effort. Mansi, well done. Chalo. On that note, I'm going to end this meeting. Take care of yourself. The biggest lesson we learned today is that we may make great creatives, but they should also match the brand's personality. Yes, Mansi, please show me next class. Cool. So whatever you make should also match the personality of the brand. One more homework. Check Nike never stop playing on Google and see what kind of creatives they've made. See what Nike has done in the past for never stop playing. That's it from me. Take care. Bye bye. Sure. See you. Bye bye.